Biden's using Trump's assassination attempt not to call for unity, but to push his radical agenda. Watch this.
An AR-15 was used in the shooting of Donald Trump, just as it was an assault weapon that killed so many others, including children. It's time to outlaw them. I did it once, and I will do it again.
Senator, what the hell is wrong with this man? I'm sorry that you have an assassination attempt on an American president. You shot his ear, and you want to go to a political agenda about banning guns? Something is really wrong with this party and this president.
Yeah, Sean, first of all, you deserve combat pay here, for it's so loud. We missed, it wasn't digging being here. But I think we have to think about destiny and providence that's got President Trump through this. I have no idea what planet Joe Biden is coming from. We do have a mental health epidemic in this country. Glad to come back on the show and talk about that with you sometime. But I think meanwhile, let's make America safe again. Let's make America secure again. It starts at our southern border, and then we fund the police. My dad was a police officer. We need to fully support the police officers as well, and get Donald Trump back. We need a new sheriff in town. We need Donald Trump at the head of the ship here.
And, you know, taking guns away from law-abiding citizens is not the answer. Taking guns away from radicals is, and especially protecting presidents from would-be assassins. I want to move to this because Chuck Schumer, the senator from New York, his office announcing there will be an unclassified briefing. All senators call tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time about the Trump shooting. The briefing will be conducted by the DOJ, the Secret Service, and the FBI. Fox is also told there are efforts to get a House-wide briefing together as well. So, Senator, again, you're a House guy. Do we have briefings set up in the House? And again, I'll go to Roger on this a little bit later, but what do you expect? Are you going to get a level from our Secret Service, our Department of Justice on what's going on with this investigation?
Well, I'm highly doubtful, but I'm sure that the Speaker, as well as for other chairmen, are going to request this. And I think that we certainly should have a briefing on what just happened, whether it be the massive security breach that's the largest in decades, whether it be the complete negligence on behalf of whoever was trying to coordinate the security protection methods. And remember, Sean, I ran counter-sniper teams for the Department of State for many years, for foreign dignitaries, for Condoleezza Rice, for then Vice President Joe Biden. The level of failure to this leads me to intent. And I have to investigate every single piece of this. And I think a J13-style commission to investigate this is as warranted, if not more, than when the Democrats tried to yell for a J6-style committee.
Yeah, I think that's 100% right. And Senator, this is going to be an unclassified briefing. I think a lot of Americans are concerned about the lack of information that's come out in regard to the investigation. But I think as a Senate, you should have a full briefing, but it should be even a classified briefing. You should get all the details about what happened here.
Yeah, I think tomorrow's phone call is just a on the surface type of something just to check the box. We do in the Homeland Security Committee. We are planning having a full hearing and investigation next week, and I think that's where we'll get towards the truth.
And will you be leveled, what do you think? Are they going to come clean and say, listen, this is what we did right? These are all the things we did wrong. This is what we have to do to change in our procedures to make things safe again for our presidents and our candidates.
Well, I sure hope so. I think there's so many videos out there, and there's so many obvious problems here. We have a president of the former president of the United States missed being killed just by literally 2 millimeters probably. So we hope they do, and I've got confidence that we're not going to stop till we find the truth.
Cory Mills, you think this investigation has to be expanded? You think there's a potential, not just failures, but you think there was potential intent as well?
Well, I'm not as confident as the senator or others that we're actually going to get a true classified briefing that's going to give us the details. Look, we've got the director of the Secret Service who's trying to claim that the roof had too much of a pitch on it to place someone on there and it was going to be unsafe. Yet we had a person on there for 26 minutes where 2 individual people had actually confirmed their whereabouts of the shooter, and then a law enforcement officer who was a local law enforcement officer who had accessed the roof and came up when the rifle was actually pointed at him, and he then retreated. Again, I go to the individual failures. Why was there not an emergency coordinated comms section that he could have yelled, shoot on the roof, even after he had descended, to get the president off the stage? Why is 160 yards, which is a 1.6-inch grouping on your average rifle out of Walmart, why was that able to get in there 160 meters away, adjacent to a stage, and yet not in their perimeter? These are massive things that we need to investigate.
And hopefully our law enforcement agencies are going to do that. But if not, hopefully you all will do the work to make sure America knows what happens here. Roger Marshall, Cory Mills, thanks for being with me. We appreciate it, and enjoy the convention.
Thank you, Sean.